North Korea launched 2 ballistic missiles eastwards, according to Japanese and South Korean militaries. The missile launches followed the arrival of the USS Kentucky, a nuclear-armed ballistic missile submarine, in a South Korean port for the first time in 40 years. While the missiles fell outside Japan's exclusive economic zone, they are seen as provocative acts violating UN Security Council resolutions. The U.S. Indo-Pacific Command noted the destabilizing impact of North Korea's weapons program, but the launches do not pose an immediate threat to the U.S. or its allies. A fire erupted at a military training ground in Crimea's Kirovsky district, leading to the evacuation of over 2,000 residents and a partial closure of the Tavridi highway. Reports suggest the fire may have been caused by an ammunition depot catching fire after an alleged Ukrainian overnight air attack. Videos and images on social media showed significant flames and detonations. The incident occurred just days after a bridge linking Russia to Crimea was damaged, and during ongoing air attacks on Odessa and Kyiv. South Africa's President Cyril Ramaphosa responded to the Democratic Alliance's attempt to force the arrest of Russian President Vladimir Putin, who has an ICC arrest warrant. Ramaphosa argued that arresting Putin would be considered a declaration of war and against the country's constitution. South Africa, the current BRICS chair, seeks an exemption under ICC rules to avoid threatening national security. The court's decision to make Ramaphosa's affidavit public has sparked debate over the country's foreign policy and transparency. Japan's 5-year reign as the #1 passport in the Henley Passport Index ends as Singapore takes the lead with access to 193 visa-free destinations. Europe gains ground, with Germany, Italy, and Spain tied in 2nd place. The UK sees improvement, ranking 4th, while the US slips to 8th with access to 183 destinations. Disparities in travel freedom remain, with Afghanistan having the least access to only 27 destinations. Experts warn the US must take note of its declining position to avoid further slide. Alaska state troopers are searching for the body of Paul Rodriguez Jr., 43, who unintentionally recorded his own drowning after his kayak overturned in a glacial lake. The GoPro camera attached to his helmet captured the incident caused by a strong current from the glacier. Rodriguez's empty kayak and the camera were found, but his body remains missing. Known for his outdoor activities and photography, Rodriguez's son mentioned how his life improved after finding God. The Hoover Police Department is actively investigating the disappearance of Carly Russell, seeking to piece together events between her 911 call and her return home on foot. Detectives have revealed she made a stop at a Target store before returning home, but some purchased items were missing. Surveillance footage shows her walking alone before reaching her residence. While evidence is still being evaluated, the police are holding a press conference tomorrow to share additional information. The case has drawn public interest, but authorities are cautious about releasing details to maintain case integrity. An Arizona woman, 47, suffered severe injuries when a bison charged and gored her at Yellowstone National Park. The incident occurred near Lake Lodge Cabins, where she was walking with another person. The injured woman was airlifted to a medical center in Idaho. Bison encounters remain a concern as they are unpredictable and can be dangerous. Park officials remind visitors to keep a safe distance of at least 25 yards from all wildlife to avoid potential harm and legal consequences. Exercise extra caution during bison mating season from mid-July to mid-August. Actor R. Madhavan joined the banquet dinner hosted by French President Emmanuel Macron in honor of Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi at the Louvre Museum. Madhavan shared pictures and expressed gratitude for the leader's vision for the friendly nations. He also congratulated ISRO on the successful launch of Chandrayaan-3 during Modi's 2-day visit to France, where he was the guest of honor at the Bastille Day Parade.